set to go here. Schedule 15-round World Middleweight Championship. There's Jake LaMotta. Jake in terrific shape. Round number 1, the bell has sounded, and we're ready to go. As you know, this is the 6th time these two men have fought. LaMotta right after Ray Robinson. 5 wins over in Europe just before the end of the year last year. He's 120 victories. The only loss, barring his record, is against the very man in the black trunks, Jake LaMotta. 120 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw with 75 knockouts. And as you well know, Sugar Ray Robinson is the world welterweight champion, 147-pound champ. If he wins tonight, he gives up that title to become the middleweight champion, but has a 5-inch reach advantage over Jake LaMotta. Raging Bull comes inside, likes to fight inside. He knows how to use that left hand in the face. He has a nice jab. Look at the way he throws it, too. Throw it from different angles. Look at the body shot. Like he wants this bad tonight. LaMotta won his title in 1949 from Frenchman Marcel Cerdan. You know, they were supposed to have that return match before the unfortunate plane crash when, of course, Marcel Cerdan was killed, and a real tragedy for the boxing world and the people of France to have a shot at seeing their former world champ get back at Jake LaMotta, but it wasn't meant to be. And both of these men are in tremendous condition. You know, you never know about Ray Robinson, but we do know that he fought 5 times last month, about 2 months ago, rather, in December. He fought actually November 27th, December 9th, December 16th, December 22nd, and on Christmas Day in Europe, all in Europe, scored 4 knockouts, so he should be in terrific shape. Coming up to the closing seconds of this kind of even first round, both men showing that they can score on different occasions. And the bell ends the first round. 28 victories, 15 losses, 3 draws, 28 knockouts. The pride of Bronx, New York. A lot of guys out here, and that kind of surprises me. On the 14th of February, as most of you are aware of, Jake LaMotta has never been down in his career, and Ray Robinson has never been knocked out. So you've got 2 tough men here. Even that questionable Billy Fox affair 2 years ago, Jake wouldn't go down. He's in terrific shape for this fight. You can just see he wants it so bad. And again, it's that plotting tactics, always coming forward. Jake LaMotta. And the reigning welterweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson, is able to hold him off, backpedaling, sliding, circling to his left. Classic boxer against the puncher and brawler. Ray Robinson through first round, and here in the second round, up on his toes, continues to circle left, backs away. One of the few men in boxing that can have a definitive good left jab while he's backing away. Nobody has ever been able to do that. And he does it as good as anybody. Those easy victories in December certainly kept him in great condition, and I think his handlers like to see him working because, you know, he's the star. No holiday for Ray Robinson. Oh, look at the way Ray landed these shots, a body shot, left side of his rib cage. LaMotta a little bit more tentative here now in round number 2. That real good right hand crashed into the rib cage of Jake LaMotta. Robinson has got plenty of power in spite of the fact he's 4.5 pounds lighter. 160-pound division. LaMotta keeps coming forward. Look at the jab of Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray bounces that left off the forehead. Back with a straight left of his own is Jake LaMotta. LaMotta continues to stalk his man, and notice the hand speed of Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray back. LaMotta lands 2 light jabs of his own. This is round 3 action, and there's 2 more jabs. But notice when Robinson wants to plant his feet and throw that right hand, he's shown the ability. I think the best punch was in that last round when he crashed that right hand to the ribs of LaMotta, and that's got to take its toll if he's able to do that. When Jake throws his left hand out, Ray Robinson is, hey, right there again. Oh, wow! Look at this. Look at the body shot. Notice the body to nail him right behind that left elbow of LaMotta, hurting the left rib cage, and he has hurt it, of Jake. That will bring down the left hand and leave the... Doesn't seem to have a fight plan. Nice left hand, right hand scores by Sugar Ray Robinson. LaMotta, as I started to say, just keeps coming forward. He's the brawler, and that's all he wants to do is brawl. Closing seconds now of this, the third round. A good third round. Chicago Stadium. And we want to wish all the women watching around the world a happy Valentine's Day. Jake LaMotta continues to want to brawl. He comes forward, lands a couple of shots to the head of the welterweight champion, behind the right elbow to the body of Jake LaMotta. The jab in the face of LaMotta again. LaMotta wants to load up two nice left hooks to the solar plexus of Sugar Ray Robinson. Closing seconds now, this is the fourth round. With round number 5, Bob Sheridan here at Chicago Stadium. It's the sweet science of boxing. Look at him, he tries to get the jab through as LaMotta counters with his right hand. Right hand lead that time by LaMotta. Now let's see how LaMotta counters with his right hand. Right hand lead that time by LaMotta. Now let's see how Robinson handles this. Remember today at the weigh-in, LaMotta had a little bit of a problem with his weight. He was able to come in just at 160. If he had been overweight, the fight was going to continue tonight. However, he would have lost the title on the scales and given it to Sugar Ray Robinson. And then this would have been a non-title fight. But that didn't happen. Jake trained like the bull he is to get ready for this fight. And as I say that, Ray Robinson lands a nice combination. I thought that LaMotta may have won the first round. Robinson definitely won 2 and 3. And I thought LaMotta might have won the fourth. So it's a fairly close fight here. Fifth round action. You see LaMotta gets through every once in a while with the left hand. But I see more of a fight plan for Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson wants to bang that rib cage again. He goes downstairs to the body again. Back upstairs with the left hand in the face of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta comes forward. Ray Robinson continues to back off. But he's able to land that right hand behind the left elbow. So strong. He's never been down. And we mentioned that questionable fight he had with Billy Fox. He wouldn't even go down in that. He refuses to go off his feet. And once in a while, you see guys talk to each other in the ring here, too. LaMotta goes with the left hook downstairs, then upstairs with it. Ray Robinson able to hold him off. He feints with the left and then catches him with a good left. Nice left hook that time by Sugar Ray Robinson, the reigning welterweight champion of the world. He bounces it off the face, comes to the uppercut. One whips past the nose, one over the head of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta continues to come forward. Robinson continues to backpedal, slides around to the left. Looking for the opportunity to land the right hand to that rib cage. He bounces the left off the face, and LaMotta having a real good round 5 here. People here in Chicago love seeing the right hand get through by Ray Robinson, and right behind that, you notice that right hand of the rib cage again? It's almost a kidney shot, but not quite. He's banging him right on that left rib cage, and because of that, notice the left hand of Jake LaMotta, the middleweight champion, how he's hanging it so low. We're in the closing seconds of the 5th round. It's been a good 5th round, but a big, big punch at the end to end the 5th round of this fight. They keep on going, and the reigning welterweight champion taking on the world middleweight champion, Jake LaMotta, in the black trunks. LaMotta has continued to come forward. I think he's had a real good 4th and 5th round. Ray Robinson takes a light left hand, and maybe it's light from where we sit here at ringside, but it's a pretty good left hand now that I think about it again. Look at this. LaMotta bangs away with that left hand. And that's a kind of a classic way when Ray Robinson wants to rest a bit. He has a tendency to hook the elbow down, but when he does that, he always leaves the right hand free of his opponent. In this case, LaMotta has a lot of power in his right hand. He caught him with a light right hand. Good right hand that time. Wow, with the left hand is Jake LaMotta. LaMotta comes forward. He's pressuring the welterweight champion Robinson a little bit more here now in the 6th round. Jake can feel victory, and he wants it so bad. Ray Robinson has just flat outboxed him in the previous 5 times that they've met. This is their 6th meeting, and every time they meet, I'll say one thing, everybody, including myself, gets their money's worth. It's unbelievable. And the crowd here in Chicago, almost 15,000 strong, has turned out to see these two men from New York. You know that Jake is from the Bronx, born Giacobbe LaMotta. We know him as Jake, the Raging Bull. And you see the way he's fighting tonight, why they call him the Bull. As the left hand now, as Robinson wants to change things in the second part of this 6th round. Robinson up on the toes now, backpedaling. And you see Jake landing some good jab, right jab. Watch the right hand of Ray Robinson. He wants to bang those ribs again. He'll do it in the middle of a combination. He wants to hurt LaMotta and get that left hand down. Jake comes in with his hands down. He just doesn't care. And that's why Ray Robinson is able to hold him off a bit with that jab, because Jake just throws his punches wide. He doesn't seem to mind taking a shot to get one in. He is some kind of tough guy from the Bronx. Of course, the people uptown in Harlem want Ray Robinson to win. And there's that left jab on the chin to hold him off. Wild right hand there. Both men landing punches here now in the 6th round. This is a good action-packed round again. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because what round hasn't been action-packed with these two? LaMotta coming forward all the time, the classic pursuer. Look at this. Look at the ham speed of Sugar Ray Robinson. How much those 3 or 4 real good body shots that Ray Robinson has landed to the left rib cage of Jake LaMotta is beginning to go. LaMotta with a left hook of his own, backs off Ray Robinson. That's a real solid left hook by LaMotta. But he hasn't dropped Robinson. Ray Robinson has never been KO'd, and Jake, as you know, has never been on his PC, you might say. He's never been down on the canvas. 7th round action here in Chicago Stadium. Glad that you can be with us wherever you're watching around the world. 160-pound World Middleweight Championship. 2 tremendous fighters, Jake LaMotta and Sugar Ray Robinson. No matter what happens tonight, we haven't heard the last of these 2 men. They're both wrestling styles. LaMotta seems to land a lot of blows and seems to force the fight, but the counter-punching of Ray Robinson will catch the eyes of the judges. And that's another thing. The judges always seem to go and cast their eye towards the flashier of the 2 fighters, and the flashier of the 2 is Ray Robinson. So in close rounds, if you're scoring along with us at home, in spite of the fact that you see big shots like that landing by Jake LaMotta, LaMotta has got to definitively win his rounds, where Ray Robinson can just kind of sneak by winning his rounds. It's the style. And your eye just has a tendency to float towards the busy guy who steps to the left, back to his right, uses the left. Nice right hand sword by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson caught Jake, but he hasn't been able to shake him. Look at the legs. Still plenty of bounce in the legs, if you call it bounce. And LaMotta's plotting style, he just keeps coming forward. You've got to thrust a sword into this bull to stop it. Uppercut, left hook by Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray up on his toes again, bouncing around, continually circling to his left. Takes that quick shovel step, comes back to his right now. Now he's backpedaling to his left, and you see LaMotta continuing to plod. Notice that quick left hand on the nose of Jake LaMotta. Again on the nose of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta's nose is flattened out. They're both getting a little bit puffy around the eyes. Both. This is round number 7 coming to an end. As Ray Robinson tries to pick up the pace that he established in the 7th round. Jake LaMotta does not want to let him off the hook, so he keeps coming forward. Lands the right hand. Jake. Another one bounces off that flattened out nose of Jake LaMotta. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a broken nose already. His face is a mess, and you can see a nice uppercut just grazed the nose that time of Jake LaMotta. Ray Robinson digs to the body, and this is a tough fight for both men. Coming into the fight, Ray Robinson was actually favored, and you can see why. I think Ray Robinson is having a terrific 8th round as well. Here he is up on the toes. Notice that left jab right in the face. Coming up to the closing portion now of round number 8. Big finish for both men. Jake is the same way. They can't wait to get back at each other. And I've got it a very even fight. I've got Ray Robinson out in front, 4 rounds to 3 and 1 even. That's only an indication. The judges will do the official scoring. This is round number 9. Ray Robinson really noticeably, in my opinion, much lower right now. A lot of that is because he wants to protect the rib with the elbow, and he also just doesn't care if he gets hit in the face with a jab of Ray Robinson. What he has to look out for is the right hand of Ray Robinson, because Ray is using the jab. That time he uses the shoulder, tries to set him up. Watch the right hand of Ray Robinson. It's there for him. He uses the jab to take the vision away. I'm looking for the right hand of Ray Robinson, and I'm looking for it again. I see Ray must see what I see, but it's a whole different thing when you got to stand right in there and have a Jake LaMotta coming at you. Instead, it's LaMotta who throws the right. It just grazes the nose of Ray Robinson, a middleweight champion of the world against the welterweight champion. If Robinson can win this fight, he becomes the world middleweight champ. And that's what he hopes to do, is to keep his streak going. If he wins tonight, it'll be 5, slightly out in front of Loa. Nice left hook that time. Oh, nice left hook again by Sugar Ray Robinson. And this is just using on the face of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta is some kind of tough. Doesn't know what the word quit means. Keeps coming forward. Ray on his toes, bouncing off. Throws, look at the combination. He landed the right hand in the ear of LaMotta that time. LaMotta doesn't even take a heavy breath. Just keeps coming forward. Action from the 9th round continues. And this is a tough round for Jake LaMotta. I'll tell you this, that Sugar Ray Robinson is really taking command here. As I say that, look at the way the bull comes back. Some kind of tough. You wouldn't want to face this guy on a Saturday night in the Bronx. Wow, look at the left hook that time. And it doesn't do anything to Jake. Right hand is there. He comes to the uppercut. Robinson picking up the pace here in the 9th. Scores another big right hand. He knows it's there. He uses it when he wants. Going to second now of the 9th round. And LaMotta has got his hands full from Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson had his best round in the 9th. That's more like Ray Robinson is going to do exactly what the bettors thought he would do, and that is to win this fight. Robinson up on his toes, backpedaling, continues to backpedal. Look at the combination of shots. And wow! How about the comeback of Ray Robinson in this 11th round? Unbelievable. LaMotta says, hey, you hit me, I'm going to get your back. He comes right back at him, continually talking and taunting Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson doesn't want any part of that chit-chat in the ring. He wants to fight. And he nails him to the body, bangs the ribs, back upstairs. Look at Ray Robinson. What a terrific boxer. Look at the shots he's landing. And the bull will not go off his feet. You'd have to plunge a sword into his heart to drop this man. You can't drop him. Look at Ray Robinson back up on the toes. And don't forget earlier, it was Ray Robinson that was in trouble here in the 11th. But he's come back and he's winning this 11th round. This has turned out to be a brutal round for Jake LaMotta, who tumbles into the rope. Look at Robinson continue to punish him. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're in the closing seconds of one of the great rounds of boxing for Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson showing all the bounce and everything that he needs to score heavy shots. Left hand scores in 4 or 5 rounds, and now he's got the right hand free almost any time he wants. You notice he banged that rib cage again. Left hand in the face of Jake LaMotta. Ray Robinson to the left of your screen. LaMotta in the black front to his back to you. The welterweight champion giving the middleweight champion. I've got Ray Robinson comfortably out in front of this fight now. It would almost take a knockout for Jake LaMotta to win this fight. Look at the left hook. Robinson, of course, has never been knocked out in his career, so I doubt if Jake LaMotta can execute that. Look at the shots taken to that face, and the way that left arm is hanging, it's just target practice. And the right hand crashes to the jaw of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta wants to hold the left hand high, but he can't. Look at him bang those ribs again. Oh, I can feel that myself. Oh, another one right on top of the ribs, and then in trouble. Look at this, left hook scoring again, using his height advantage. Remember, he's lighter, but he's much taller. Fight between the two. Every fight has been competitive, and while the score might be a little lopsided right now, this has been a tremendous fight because of the courage of LaMotta. LaMotta, you can just feel wants it so bad, but notice he's being backed out for the first time in the fight. Uppercut, right hand is there again. Spins the head, left hook, right hand. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised if those ribs are broken. Referee Frank Sakata taking a real good look. Frank Sakura, that is taking a real good look at Jake LaMotta right now, because LaMotta is being punished here in the 12th. He was punished in the 11th, but it was pretty even up until that point. And notice that Ray Robinson just ties him up when he wants to. He punches when he wants to. Referee Frank Sakura separates the two. Again, for one of the few times the uppercut lands. Right hand behind the ear. Right hand grazes the jaw. Left hand inside. He tries to tap the ribs again of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta is going to be one hurting man out there. Oh, he bangs the rib again. Hits that rib again. And look at Jake whisk away from the pain. And now his elbow comes down as the bell ends. Round 12. Wow! How about the comeback of Ray Robinson in this 11th round? Unbelievable. LaMotta says, hey, you hit me, I'm going to get your back. He comes right back at him. continually talking and taunting Ray Robinson. Ray Robinson doesn't want any part of that chit-chat in the ring. He wants to fight. And he nails him to the body, bangs the wrist, back upstairs. Look at Ray Robinson. What a terrific boxer. Look at the shots he's landing. And the bull will not go off his feet. You'd have to plunge a sword into his heart to drop this man. You can't drop him. Look at Ray Robinson. Back up on the toes. And don't forget earlier, it was Ray Robinson that was in trouble here in the 11th. But he's come back and he's winning this 11th round. This has turned out to be a brutal round. Poor Jake LaMotta, who tumbles into the rope. Look at Robinson continue to punish him. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're in the closing seconds of one of the great rounds of boxing for Sugar Ray Robinson. So well. Here we go. Notice that jab, the lightning left jab, the right hand that I said would be there is there. Robinson showing all the bounce and everything that he needs to score heavy shots. Left hand scores in 4 or 5 rounds, and now he's got the right hand free almost any time he wants. You notice he banged that rib cage again. Left hand in the face of Jake LaMotta. Ray Robinson to the left of your screen. LaMotta in the black trunks to his back to you. The welterweight champion giving the middleweight champion. I've got Ray Robinson comfortably out in front of this fight now. It would almost take a knockout for Jake LaMotta to win this fight. Look at the left hook. Robinson, of course, has never been knocked out in his career, so I doubt if Jake LaMotta can execute that. Look at the shots taken to that face, and the way that left arm is hanging, it's just target practice. And the right hand crashes to the jaw of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta wants to hold the left hand high, but he can't. Look at him bang those ribs again. Oh, I can feel that myself. Oh, another one right on top of the ribs. We had the idea early in the fight that he had a fight plan. He knew what he wanted to execute, and he has been able to do it. A lot of times a boxer will come into the ring with an idea, but he can't execute it. The left, wow, that left hook really by Ray Robinson. The middleweight champ having all kinds of trouble. Look at this left hook scoring again, using his height advantage. Remember, he's lighter, but he's much taller in the fight between the two. Every fight has been competitive, and while the score might be a little lopsided right now, this has been a tremendous fight because of the courage of LaMotta. LaMotta, you can just feel wants it so bad, but notice he's being backed out for the first time in the fight. Uppercut, right hand is there again. Spins the head, left hook, right hand. Wow, I would be surprised if those ribs are broken. Referee Frank Sakata taking a real good look. Frank Sakata that is taking a real good look at Jake LaMotta right now, because LaMotta is being punished here in the 12th. He was punished in the 11th, but it was pretty even up until that point. And notice that Ray Robinson just ties him up when he wants to. He punches when he wants to. Referee Frank Sakata separates the two. Again, for one of the few times the uppercut lands. Right hand behind the ear. Right hand grazes the jaw. Left hand inside. He tries to tap the ribs again of Jake LaMotta. LaMotta is going to be one hurting man out there. Oh, he bangs the rib again. Hits that rib again. And look at Jake whisked away from the pain. And now his elbow comes down as the bell ends. Round 12. Whisked away from the pain. And now his elbow comes down as the bell ends. Round 12. All right, here we go with round number 13 action. You saw that Jake LaMotta was really hurting in between rounds. His brother was trying to cheer him on while his cornermen worked on him. But this man is hurt. His ribs are hurt. His face is a mess. And Ray Robinson is right on top of him here in round 13. Big question now is, how much longer can Jake LaMotta take this kind of punishment? It would take a knockout for him to win, because I have Robinson winning every round from the 7th through the 12th, and we're in the 13th now, and it's Robinson landing at will. Big right hand, landed by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson takes an opportunity to get a deep breath for himself here. He's back up on the toes. He'll come with the left jab in the face again, looking to land the big right hand as Jake hangs that left arm down so he doesn't get hit in the ribs again. He doesn't care if he gets hit in the face. He just doesn't want to. Oh, that's a body shot. He was trying to avoid. Oh, he did not want to get hit there again. Look at the elbow now trying to protect it. His whole left side is exposed. The referee, Frank Sakata, is going to consider stopping this fight, I'll tell you, because Jake is almost defenseless right now. He does not want. Look at these shots. He's being hit at will by the great welterweight champion who's about to become the middleweight champion of the world, I believe. Look at the shots being landed at will by Sugar Ray Robinson. While LaMotta is just really looking like a beaten fighter now. That arm is hanging again. He does not want to get hit, and Ray Robinson wants to hit him about 1 or 2 more times in that rib, and that will be it for Jake LaMotta. I'll tell you, Jake is not short on courage, but he's lacking in the boxing ability. He does not lack in desire. They call him the nickname, the Raging Bull. You can see why. I said it before, it would take a knife to the heart to drop this man. Look at the right hand's landing. Jake cannot keep his left hand up, and he really doesn't want to lift his left elbow because of all things. Oh, look at that right hand! What a shot! The Thor wants to stop the fight, and he has stopped it. It's